and Charlton, that's blue to red, I'm Mourinho. Wow, easy. Bad girls show me hat tricks, and they ain't ever scored 3 goals. Wow, easy. More than a bag to my name, but let's have it right, I'm a G though. I'm old school, I grew up watching Patrick Vieira out punch-ups with Keno. Clap, clap.
Yeah, I'm on the way to pick up Ramel. Kick off at 9 o'clock, it's 10 to 9 now. Hopefully we get there in time.
Bro, who's saying done?
Cameraman saying you're the one making us late, Rem.
Huh?
Cameraman saying you're the one that's making us late.
Oh, my bad.
Kick off at 9, bro.
I apologise. It was a last minute thing, I weren't even going to kick in it, but I see we needed a man, so don't do what Dons do.
This is the one we need on fucking play.
I wish I had a kit on, bro. That's me, right? You're saying. This is painful, man. Coming to watch football, bro.
I can imagine. So you saying January, you don't know yet, innit? Look decent. Hopefully they are. There's the man. Ask him when you're back, Scotty, man. Let's just cut to the chase and get over it. When you're back, for real, what's actually happening?
I'm hoping January. I'm waiting for an operation date. Yeah. Quick keyhole surgery, maybe in the back. Then I'm back.
This is your world.
Listen. When I'm back,
this is how we came back. We made a fire
a new Scotty, a better Scotty.
Yeah, say no more. Trust me. Look at the footwear. What you saying, Rem? We bought the Air Forces, yeah?
Yeah, nah. I decided to keep them fresh today still.
Cameraman, they're asking when you're putting your boots on.
Listen, man, when we get an X-friendly or 5-a-side, you know what, I'm looking to get into boxing still, man.
Hey, Chris, watch this.
Listen, man, it's all
boxing, yeah?
Yeah, Don's boxing soon, man.
Okay.
Soon see it, man.
Yeah.
Not just football, man.
We heard
do boxing.
We might do some white collar boxing.
Longest nighty in the boxing ring,
yeah,
innit?
for real. There's Ramel. Hey, Ramel. You're in? Ramel. One touch. They're saying that you look like a supply teacher. You know a supply PE teacher, fam.
Allow me, man.
Bro, I am pissed I'm on the wrong side of the fence. Trust me. But just wait for the comeback, it's going to be mad. Trust me. And where's move it? Keep it moving then. There you go, move the ball.
Okay then people, what's happening? Welcome back to another episode of SC Don's 5-a-side. Now, there hasn't been a few games for a couple of weeks. We're in a bit of a poor league, I'm not going to lie to you, and it's not very well run. So we've had a few weeks where we haven't had games. Anyway, this week is myself, Ramel, Tyrone, Big G in goal. We've got Scotty's mate Lockie who's coming to help us out. And we've got also Yem who's playing as well. So there's 6 of us. It's a freezing cold night, I remember it very well. And it's a decent start from them. Now remember the rules, if the ball goes over ball height, it is a free kick, so there's a free kick for us. And before you take a free kick, you must put your hand on the ball. Ramel has done that, he's had a shot, it's come back out to Lockie, it's 1-0 to the Dons. So there's Big G, lays it out to Tyrone Palmer, the younger brother of Ryan Palmer, I must remind you. And he's giving away possession though to this Ginger Geezer. He's come through and had a strike on goal and it is 1-1.
Too easy, way too easy.
Now listen, that is not Big G in goal for the other team, but how about this for a save? That's one save, that's a double save from him, keeping him in it. Now remember guys, we're using these sessions just to help us work on our fitness. 5-a-side is very good for fitness because you have no time to rest. It's good for, working on your touches, and we always encourage to shoot. It's all about shooting and having shots. That's a dodgy shot from Lockie, but how about this from Ramel? He's hit Bangkok.
You man are playing around, bro.
So there's not much rules in 5-a-side, guys. Like I said, only if the ball goes above ball height, it's a free kick. When you have a penalty, it's only one step, and that's another one that's got above ball height, so it's a free kick to the greens. Another rule is that if the keeper rolls you the ball, you can't pass it straight back to him, or it is a penalty. That is just the rules of 5-a-side, so it's a penalty to the Dons. Ramel steps up and tucks it away. So it's 2-1, all we got to do guys is just keep possession of the ball. The way you win 5-a-side is literally, work the space and shoot. Don't be afraid to shoot, don't be afraid to work the keeper, and just keep popping it really. It is Lockie anyway, he's knocked it back to myself, I've collected possession, I've given it back to Lockie, Lockie's looked up, he's had a strike, he's taken a shot and the defender runs in the area. Another rule, you cannot run inside the area, and Ramel's missed his penalty. So it's been possession for the Greens. As you can see, what we're doing is we're just almost walking them down. We're just pressurising them, not letting them go anywhere, giving them no options. We've got a man apiece, and we're forcing them backwards. They've been forced to make a mistake. There's Ramel, he's got his foot behind it, and it's 3-1 to the Dons. Free kick, T, me, Ren, slot it. Thank you, 4-1. Now what I quite enjoy about 5-a-side is I can get on the ball a lot, you know what I mean? I like to just sit back, collect the ball and just make things work and pass the ball to the more creative players, let them get shots off and do their thing. It is Lockie anyway, he's opened up some space, had a great shot, it's a lovely save from that keeper again. So here's more from Lockie. There's myself in the red boots. I've knocked it back to Lockie. He's looked up to me. Little touch over to Tyrone. He's sold in an ostrich and he's tucked it in the back corner. So that's another little slot home from Tyrone, who sold his defender an ostrich. But he doesn't just sell ostriches, he also gets robbed for ostriches. That guy's taking the ball off him, had a shot, can't work keeper. So there's Ramel. Look, it's all about popping it, like I said. One touch pass from Lockie, one touch pass from me, and I tell you what, he slotted home. So it's more from the Dons again, guys. We're starting to get a lot of possession on the ball. As I said, this is not the greatest of standards, but you know, we play who's in front of us, and Ramel's hit Paris with that. Sorry, I mean Brussels. Anyway, the Greens are still playing, they're still pressurising ahead. They've had a shot, it's come back to his, this geezer here. He's knocked it across the right, it's Ginger, and I tell you what, he slotted it away. So with 6 of us, we've all got to take it in turns to come off, so I come off and on comes Yem. Anyway, here's Tyrone, he knocks it out to Ramel, he sells him a dummy. I tell you what, he's hit Newcastle. Anyway, let's have a little look at Yem. Yem's just come on the pitch, you can see what he's about. He's just done the splits there. Yeah. Score, ref?
When they got the ball, it's a man apiece. When we've got the ball, two's got to stay wide and one's got to stay and pin the top man. So you just play through there. Yeah, it's easy to get lazy and complacent in games like this because you know they're not up to your standard. But when you ain't got the ball, if you haven't got a man, you're not doing the right thing. You organise it, get a man each, tell him. And when we got the ball, whoever's the back man should be organising it. Say, you get wide. Rem, stay top man, yeah? Because just pin him there. Keep him at arm's length. He ain't gonna get nowhere near you.
So second half begins, and when you got your skipper in goal, he encourages us to chase every ball, even if it is 5-a-side, even if it is, you know, pretty easy. He doesn't want us to get complacent. Big Ramel jumps in front of it and he knocks one away. It's come to Ramel again, is it? Yeah, it certainly is. He's hit Sydney with that. But apart from his world tour, he slotted this one away.
Fucking be ruthless. Keep slotting!
And as you can see, guys, it's starting to be a bit of an onslaught. I don't think, it's not technically that we're better than them, I just think we want it more. And that's what seems to happen when we play against teams. I think we take it more serious than anyone else does. You know, that's just how we are as people. And Ramel slaps one away again. And as you can see, the Dons are boxing them in, and I've collected possession again. I've done one of them passes that the Myth does. I've been watching the Myth. It's gone to Lockie and he slotted it away.
That's all from setting it up properly. Set. One more. Turn. There you go.
So his Big G's rolled it to me. I've had that for a touch. I've turned it back. I've knocked switch play over to Ramel. What can he do? He can certainly beat this geezer, and he slapped it away. And as you can see, guys, it is all the Dons. It's Ramel, it's me. I've knocked it over to Lockie, and he's got himself a swimsuit there.
You're saying habits. Make a habit of working hard, boys.
Now, guys, listen, if you've been following our journey, you'll be aware that we was at Eltham Goals, and we then was at Bexley Heath, which is a much better standard. But we got removed from them, guys, all right? Bexley Heath because we missed a few games we didn't show up to, and Eltham because apparently we was causing trouble. So we find ourselves at the Beckenham Goals, and the standard isn't great, you know, but at the end of the day, big up Beckenham Goals. It's not our fault that we take things 100% serious. That is Tyrone reminding that geezer it's a physical contact sport. But like I said, guys, we can only play who is in front of us, and we will not change for anyone else. If we take things serious, that's how we are. And we turn up each game and we want the points, we want the win, whether we're in the park or not. Ramel just hit Bangkok again. It's come to Tyrone, he's given some strength to him. He's looked up, he's knocked it out to Yem. What you got in the locker, Yem? He's had a shot and it's gone in.
You know when people go brain dead? Give him the ball! Just give him the ball! Give him the ball! You're going to go in if you do that again.
So that is Big G reminding Yem his position on the pitch is not safe. He's knocked out to Ramel and Ramel slaps it away. But listen, credit to the Greens, they have not stopped, and Big G's had enough of Yem on pitch, so he's thrown Yem in goal and they've slapped one past him.
Don't come to the Dons if you ain't doing it all.
So that is Big G reminding the Dons, if you're not prepared to give it everything, then don't come, as he slaps one away.
Don't come to the Dons if you ain't going to do everything for us. Fuck off home.
So there's Big G's at a strike, he's struck the leg of that young lad. He's come to this geezer, he sold Tyrone the donut. I'll tell you what, he sold Yem a house with that shot. Lockie back to Tyrone, he's giving out ostriches again. And there goes the full-time whistle. It's another win for the Dons. We'll see you next week.
Well done for not quitting. Well done for not quitting. Well done. Well done for not quitting. Well done. Respect that you took your beating like men. Well done. Well done. Cheers, man. Well, you fought for the game, man.
Yeah, it's good for fitness, brother. They're a good team as well, man. It's good for young lads, isn't it?
Not bad. A little bit lazy, like passes and shit like that towards the end of the game. A bit lazy, but it's all a learning process, man. Some of these people ain't played a lot of fives and that, so result was good. Performance could be better. Something to work on for next week, innit?
But you've got to be able to switch it up on people. Game management.
You saying me?
Bruv, catch this guy. He's the
No, where you parked them?
over here. How's he following me? Turn the camera off, you prick. See you later, chaps. What's wrong with you, Chris? Bruv, at least my car's better than Donny's. Let me put my slippers on.
Don't get him no promotion. They don't deserve it.